Hi everybody, it's Georgia Rose from Zenkuda by Georgia Rose. I hope the lighting is okay. One of my lights is not working tonight, so it may be a little bit dark, but I hope you can see me. I want to do an astrology video about the next few days, and then I will be coming back on Tuesday. I'm actually going to try a little bit light, so I'm not leaving, just hang on. Might help a little bit. No? Okay, so I wanted to do an astrology video just for the next few days because I will be coming back on Tuesday and probably give you an update then. But we've got a lot of really powerful energy coming in right now. And I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit because I know the lighting isn't, so that's better. So we have a lot of really powerful energy coming through right now since the beginning of the year, since the first. Hi Judy, thank you for watching. Since the beginning of the year, since New Year's, it seemed like all of a sudden we had this surge of energy. And very much so, just in the last couple of days, some of you may have noticed that all of a sudden things got busier and there was more energy around us, and some of it a little bit chaotic. Well, that's because all the planets are now going direct. We've had a lot of retrogrades, and when planets are in retrograde, they tend to pull us back a little bit and slow things down. They do that so the universe gives us time for introspection. But when the planets are all moving forward, there's usually a surge of energy, and especially now because we just had Mars go into Aries. And Mars is the planet of aggression, of assertion. It's what gives us our power. So Aries is a fire sign. And Aries, if anyone knows anyone who's an Aries, or maybe you're an Aries, they can be sometimes aggressive people and assertive. Really evolved Aries are usually CEOs of companies and things like that. So when we have the planet of warlike aggression in a fiery propulsion kind of a sign, it gives us a lot of energy, and that's what we're experiencing in the last couple of days. Especially today, the 11th of January, the Sun and Pluto have aligned. And Pluto, of course, is the planet of transformation, deep, heavy transformation. So when the Sun is making that brighter and magnifying its energy, and you have this Mars and Aries energy combined with that, what do you think happens? Well, sometimes we have really big developments in our transformation. Sometimes we're propelled forward in very unusual and unique ways. And that could be happening in the next couple of days for us. We are all feeling pushed to do something. This is fresh energy. This is an energy where we're being pushed to do something that's new for us. It's a fresh start. It's not so much energy where you're going to be propelled to complete something that you've already started. This is fresh new energy. It's also combined with some aspects of Venus, which is our planet of values and love, so that when this energy of propulsion and of moving forward is combined with the planet of Venus, which is our values, what happens is we're not only being compelled to do something fresh and new, but we're being compelled to do what's fresh and new and clearly resonates with us on an emotional, soulful, and heart level. So these next couple of weeks are really going to bring in some changes for everybody, hopefully in a really great way that brings you to what you truly desire to do in your life. And this is going to be energy that kind of will shape the next year, that will be our goals, our hopes, and our dreams, but more deeply than we've ever felt them before. These are the kind of goals that are about our true value system and what we truly desire in life. That's what the universe is asking of us. Recently on my page, Zenkuda by Georgia Rose, I declared 2019 the year of light, and we did a Let There Be Light campaign. There's a video about it on the page. And it took off in such a great way, and everybody really felt their vibration rise. Really important this year to stay in the light, and I'm going to explain why in a few minutes. But we're challenged right now, and it may not feel like that because there's a lot of really optimistic energy. We've got Jupiter coming in a very large way right now, aspecting some planets, which is a very benevolent energy, a very hopeful, very optimistic energy. But we're going to want to stay grounded because our dreams can kind of take off in this energy, especially in the next couple of days when we have some aspects with Neptune. And Neptune can make us dreamy. When it's combined with planets like Jupiter, sometimes we have trouble distinguishing dreams from reality. So what you want to do is really stay grounded and stay in the light, the pure light, the true light of truth, which is really what Jupiter wants us to do. Sometimes in this energy, we're being so compelled to move forward. Everything looks great. We're super optimistic. We're super hopeful. Don't get too caught up in that. Keep one foot on the ground at least, because the energy will change a little bit on Sunday, and we're going to have some aspects that come in and kind of bring us a little grounding. And that comes through with some Capricorn energy that we have. We do have obviously some planets in Capricorn right now. So things take on a more serious tone come Sunday. So what you want to do in this energy is really make sure that the things that you are having goals about, the things that you're putting in together, this fresh new type of energy that comes in that makes you want to do things, what you want to make sure you do is make sure it's real. Don't get too caught up in the fantasy of things. Make sure that whatever you do has a plan, and make sure that the energy is energy that you're building slowly instead of cooking everything all at once and making it happen. If you kind of use the analogy of you're preparing a beautiful dinner, and those of you who like to cook know sometimes the best meals are those one-pot, slow-cooked meals where everything just falls off the bone, is savory, and the vegetables are cooked to perfection, and it's all gelled and come together really well. That's what this energy wants, and that's what this energy is asking us to do for 2019. The universe is setting the stage to bring us lessons so that we build our energy slowly and in a more serious and in a more deep way so that it lasts. This is foundation. This is energy that is building slowly to create something that lasts for a very long time, instead of putting it all together and hoping for the best. You know, this is going to be great, this is going to be great, and then it falls apart. There's 3 resets throughout this year, and those happen when Jupiter squares Neptune, and that's what's going to be happening when the energy changes a little bit that I just described. That happens again in June and in September. And what that energy is an opportunity for us to reset. So if we're really caught up in that optimism and a little bit of the fantasy and the dream, and we're going a little too far out, that Neptune square Jupiter is built into the universe to kind of set us right and get us back to the drawing board a little bit so that we can tweak it and tweak it. And that happens 3 times this year. It's all setting the stage for some really huge energy that comes in January of 2020. So this year is the preparation year. Make sure that you stay grounded. The energy is beautiful energy. It's beautiful energy for creativity. It's beautiful energy for really dreaming. And make sure that you do dream, because dreams are really where what is the foundation of our reality. Without those dreams, we're not going to know where to go, right? So we want to dream, but we want to make sure we stay grounded. Don't get too caught up in this energy. Don't get too caught up in hope, because hope sometimes becomes such an idea in an idealistic way that we don't do. So make sure you're grounded, you have a plan, whatever this beautiful, fresh idea and the creativity that's coming to you, make sure that you do it in a very methodical way. And definitely take time to dream, because that's going to be the foundation of things. I'm just looking at my notes. A lot of things are happening out of sight right now, and we have a lot of energy that's very, like I said, strong, propulsion energy that's setting the stage for us for the year. But this energy also is happening behind the scenes. So if something seems like it's taking a little bit too long to accomplish, and you have a lot of stops and starts, trust that it's happening exactly as it's supposed to be. Trust that the universe is unfolding it exactly as it should be, because that's definitely the energy of 2019. Patience, 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 and preparation. Couple of things happening this week also. Today, we had the Pluto and Sun align. And sometimes that's great for increased ambition and things like that, but it also can be power struggles. And that can also create a tension, especially in the fact that somebody is going to want to be pushed to do something fresh, and somebody may not want to go along with it. So watch those power struggles, and when you are making your plans, do something that deeply sparks an interest in you, because that's where this energy is coming from. Also, Venus comes into play on Sunday, and that can sometimes strike up some jealousies and those power struggles and possessiveness. So just be aware of that. You always want to kind of pull back in an energy like that. And that's because things take on a much more serious tone as Mercury heads into Capricorn and aligns with Saturn. Saturn is our teacher. It's the energy of authority, and Mercury is our thoughts and our dreams. So we're caught up in a lot of optimistic energy right now, a lot of high energy, and in Sunday that'll tip off a little bit and we'll get a little more serious. So if anybody out there has any questions or comments, please do do that in the comments section, and I will absolutely answer them. I also want to say that I'll be back on Tuesday evening for a video, and in that video you'll receive instructions on how you might be eligible to win a chart interpretation from me privately. So I hope everyone has a beautiful evening. Thank you so much for watching. And please do take it easy this weekend. We have a lot of energy out there, so you want to make sure that you're aligned with it, not resisting it. Have a great day, and please do check me out on Zenkuda by Georgia Rose. Thank you so much. Good night.